SJT in the house. How you doing? Right, I get asked this question all the time. Shaun, how do you structure your diet? What calories do you start on? What do you eat? How much cardio do you do? Right, just a quick video on this. I normally start off on roughly about 4,000 calories a day, okay? Before my diets, even when I prep people, I like to start them off on a lot of food, all right? Just so that further on down the diet, getting ready for a show in particular, we've got somewhere to go calorie-wise, okay? I find if you start off too low, okay, then if you're having to take things out, there's usually sometimes nowhere to go, if you get what I mean. You can't drop the carbs too low. I don't really like too low carbs and stuff like that, so I like to give my clients, including myself, a lot of food initially to start off with, okay? One, it helps with your metabolism, okay? The first few weeks people usually struggle to eat the amount of food, but then after about 3 to 4 weeks, when your metabolism kicks in and you're doing your cardio, trust me, you lick that plate, yeah? Right, so I'll start off on about 4,000 calories. There's no cheat meals for about 4, sometimes 5 weeks, okay? I usually start off on about an hour's cardio straight away during the start of my diet. Depending, again, what I'm looking like, that will either increase or decrease depending on how much fat I'm carrying, my fullness, etc, etc, okay? My diet would usually stay pretty stable, pretty much to the halfway point, okay? So sometimes my prep might be 15 weeks, it might be 20 weeks, it just depends on how much extra body fat I'm carrying, okay? So usually from about the halfway point, I start to carb cycle. I'll have a low day, I'll have a medium day, I'll have a high day, pretty simple. My protein usually stays about the same. I usually just fluctuate with my fats and my carbohydrates. I don't have as much protein as I used to. I've brought that down. I've had some DNA tests done and they've pretty much proven what I've already knew about my physique. I need probably roughly about 30 grams of protein per meal, okay? I'm usually on about 7 to 8 meals a day, spread out throughout the day. I've gone as high as 5,000 calories, 2014, getting ready for the Body Power Pro. I was on a whopping 5,000 calories a day and my body was still burning fat. So yeah, so that's about the long and the short of it. I'll give you a breakdown of what I usually have. Right, what we've got here. Right, my last diet, I was on about 400 grams of protein a day. Carbohydrates, I was on 445 grams. And fats, I was on 81 grams of fat. Yeah? So that's what I started off on at the beginning of my diet. And once again, cardio, anywhere between an hour and 2 hours. For me, I need cardio. I've had a DNA test as well, it proved pretty much what I know about my physique, and I do not burn fat unless I do a decent amount of cardio. I can eat rabbit food and I will not lose weight. So for me, unlike some of you out there, I've got to do a decent amount of cardio, okay? Right, fire your questions across to me on my Facebook, my email, and I'll make sure I'll start to answer a lot of your questions on a regular basis, if not a couple of times a week, okay? So fire them across. SJT, out of here.